on your favorite streaming platform. The Clean Fresh Sound. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Explicit, boy.
Good morning again to all of our listeners. You are tuned in to the Clean Fresh Sound, and this is Activated Mornings with Roleza and Dianna. At this time, we are going to be conducting an interview with the St. Vincent Building and Loan Association. And we have joining us online Candice Seeley, who is the marketing there. Good morning to you, Candice.
Hi, good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for having me or having us, having Building Alone this morning, I should say.
You're welcome. And how are you this morning? Candice, why we only seeing piece of you like that?
Okay. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So you can go
I'm
right
better
ahead
now?
over to you. Yes, we like that. That's much better now. So we turn over to you. Tell us what's going on with Building and Loan this morning or this month or right now.
Well, exactly. It's not just this morning, it's the entire season. We're in the carnival season. We're also hitting the summer season. It's the vacation season. You know, we love to travel, go on a vacation, take a little staycation at this time. We love to get involved in Vincent Mass, Spice Mass, crop over, and all of that good stuff. So that's what's happening right now at Building and Loan. We are preparing you, we are financing you for that with the Turn Up the Vibes loan at Building and Loan up to $10,000, up to 3 years to repay with repayments as low as $323, per month over a 3-year period. And you can turn up the vibes for summer or you could turn it up for carnival. It's totally up to you. So you can use that to get your costumes. I know people are still buying costumes, you know. Some of the bands are sold out or some sections of bands are sold out. But there's still a lot of people looking for costumes. They know which band they're going to play with. They just need that money secured to make it happen. And that's where the Turn Up the Vibes loan from Building Alone comes in. So you can get your costumes, your show tickets, your glam. Because, you know, ladies, all of us are not into makeup, but when we hit the road and we're going out for those special events, we want to, you know, look a little bit different.
Yeah.
You know? So we go and we get glammed up. So for your glam, your costume tickets, your vacation, your flights, your accommodation, you want to do some shopping when you're abroad on vacation, the Turn Up the Vibes loan covers all of that.
All right. So what are the requirements for persons to be able to get this loan? First of all, let me say, I love the name of the loan. Turn Up the Vibes. It sounds wonderful.
Yes, very much so, very much so. So the usual, you need 2 pieces of picture ID. You also need proof of income and proof of address. There are persons who have reached out. They're like, you know what? I don't own my own home. I'm renting. We do have something called an address verification form. You can come in, you can get that, take it to your landlord, your landlady, let them fill that out, and you can bring that in. We need a recent pay slip. You must be employed for at least a year, right? Because obviously, whilst we want you to have a good time for carnival and for the summer and in your vacation, we need to know that you can still pay back that money, right? So we definitely need to see that pay slip. There needs to be proof of income. And one of the biggest things that people absolutely love is the fact that you don't need to be a member to apply. Okay, you don't need to be a member. You don't have to have been a member for X amount of years and pay X amount in advance. That is not needed. You don't need to be a member to apply for the Turn Up the Vibes loan.
All right.
When does this offer end?
The promotion ends the 15th of July. So it just goes past Carnival. And we heard the recent announcement from Rodney, the CEO, about the street bars open 24/7 now. And Carnival has extended beyond that Tuesday until the Sunday, which means more events are going to be fitted in, which means you need more money. So even if you have some money put aside already for the season, because there are more opportunities to have a great time, to just live out loud and have some fun, we can help you finance that.
Okay. So remind me again, what is the maximum amount that can be borrowed?
up to $10,000, and you
10,000.
yeah, and you have up to 3 years to repay, and repayments as low as 323 per month over a 3-year period, and the interest is 10%.
Okay. All
Yes.
right. And do you have to be, well, once you're employed, you don't have to have a minimum age, right? Just once you have been working and you can show proof of this.
Well, we would say you have to be at least 18.
Just
So
like this.
18. You have to be at least
Understood.
18.
Okay. Right.
Yes.
So what
Yes.
else is happening with building and loan? We know that so yes, you turn up the vibes is happening, but what else is also happening at this time?
Well, the Turn Up the Vibes is the overall theme for Carnival here at Building a Loan. So we've got the loan, right? But this Friday we have our Carnival Open Day. Okay, so this is just an opportunity for persons to come in and enjoy that full carnival experience. So we're not just about banking this Friday, it's about the full carnival experience. So you come into Billing and Loan, you can head over to the membership and loan lounge, speak with a loans officer, find out more about the loan. You can book your appointments right there on the spot as well. We also will be having some prizes, some giveaways. We have mass bands coming through. We
Hmm.
also have live DJs, and we also have rewards. So when you come in on this Friday and you complete a transaction, it could be that you're paying money on an existing loan. It could be that you actually have your loan appointment this Friday. So if you have your loan appointment for this Friday, when you finish with your loans officer, you come downstairs, you come to the prize pool table, and you never know, you could walk away with something if you open an account here at Building and Loan, or if you make a deposit in any of your existing accounts, you also have the chance to win some amazing prizes. So you got to go to at SVGBLA on Facebook or on Instagram to see all of the details there as well.
Okay. And this is throughout the course of the day, right? As in, let's say everybody doesn't need to run come at 11 because this is when things
No.
are happening. That's not a thing, right? It's throughout.
It's throughout. It starts from 9 a.m. and it goes until 3 p.m. And we kickstart our carnival happy hours between 11, 12 o'clock. So in the midst of all of that, we have our carnival happy hours. Yes.
Okay.
Well, see, building and loan is not just turning up the vibes with their loans, but you're just turning up the whole place. That's
Yes,
nice.
the whole place, the whole place. And that's just this Friday, the last Friday of the month, which is the 27th, I believe. We have our very first carnival marketplace. Now, this is where we give an opportunity to persons involved in carnival selling items. It could be that you're doing makeup, you're doing costumes, you're selling those, those fishnets, the stockings that you need when you're playing mass or whatever carnival related business you have. You can come into Building a Loan and set up. We'll put out more information on our social media pages for you to be able to sign up to be a part of that as well. So that's the carnival marketplace we'll be having at Building a Loan. So lots of different carnival related businesses. We're giving them the opportunity, whilst at the same time highlighting how you can finance the season and beyond with the Turn Up the Vibes loan.
Okay. Curious question though, Candice. As you speak about businesses, etc., is there any sort of loan, in particular, for persons who might be engaged with businesses during this carnival season? I know maybe you could capitalize on the Turn Up the Vibes loan, but is there something sort of maybe a little more tailored to small businesses who might be needing to get that extra cash for activities or things that they're looking to put off for the carnival season?
There isn't a specific business loan, but I will advise that you reach out to us and you can speak to one of our representatives who will be able to go a little bit deeper based on your needs and assist with that. But there isn't a specific carnival business loan per se, but definitely we would love to engage with you and find out what your needs are, find out what you're trying to do, what exactly do you need the loan for, and we can go from there. So persons can reach out via 457-1796. You can reach out via WhatsApp. You could reach out also via Facebook or Instagram at SVGBLA. And one of our representatives will definitely be able to assist in that area.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Wonderful. All right. Well, Building and Loan is turning up the vibes. Now, they say they have the Turn Up the Vibes loan, but to me, is the whole of Building and Loan turning up for the carnival season. All right. So as we as we draw nearer to the end of this interview, I'm going to give Candice another opportunity to let you know what this turning up the vibes thing is about, to give you the details of the loan once more. And you could tell us where else we can see this. Well, you mentioned your Facebook page, or what other social media handles you may have.
Right. So all of the information, and I should say all updates, are at SVGBLA on Facebook and on Instagram. Is a Turn Up the Vibes loan for carnival, for summer, for your vacation, your staycation. Everything is covered there. Up to $10,000, up to 3 years to repay. $323 per month repayment over a 3-year period. The interest is 10%. And I neglected to mention before, because people are really excited about this, because we love a last minute in St. Vincent, but sometimes last minute just don't pay. Okay. So once you book your appointments by June 20th, you're automatically entered into the draw to win a Vibes combo, which includes tickets to Solaris, Wet Republic, and Chow. And when you come in on Friday as well, you also have an opportunity to win tickets and costumes, etc. We will be also giving away a ticket to AM this Friday as well. And I got to shout out the bands and events that we're affiliated with, because we're properly outside this season, properly outside. So shout out to Blondie Bird and Friends. For the very first time, we have a sponsored section in Blondie Bird and Friends. And Blondie Bird and Friends is a multiple Band of the Year winner. We know them to always be bringing some hit mass, so to speak, year after year. Amgine AM, we're also affiliated with that. Elevate, with the all-inclusive event, which is at the end of the month, we're also affiliated with that. So we're definitely throwing our support behind the various events so that we can meet our customers, meet members, and also get a chance to vibe with potential customers and potential members. And of course, we want you to come in, but I'm sure you would be seeing us outside as well, because as I said, we are outside.
Fully outside.
Building alone is fully outside, and inside they have niceness going on as well. So you want to be
Yes.
outside and inside with them.
Yes,
We have come to
definitely.
the end of our interview. Thank you very much, Candice, for joining us here this morning to tell us about the great things happening at Building and Loan. Commendations to your team for being so actively involved in our culture. Thank you for joining us, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you so much for having me. You enjoy your day as well.
You're welcome. All right, it is 7:36, which means that we are